My lord, the order impugned is the order of the collector, whereby the selection of the petitioner as PDS shop runner has been revoked. She has been deselected.
क्या बोलते हैं?
And during the pendency of
आपने
the
पहला क्वेश्चन क्या बनाया है कि whether the collector is empowered under the control order to cancel the license? नहीं.
वो मैंने amendment डाल दिया है my lord.
अच्छा
There
ठीक
is
है.
an
ठीक है. अभी
amendment
आप
petition
what
also.
have you come here for?
For quashing the order of the collector, and during the pendency of the writ application, the license also has been cancelled. So by way of an interlocutory application, it has been brought in.
नहीं, किस ग्राउंड पर आप कह रही हैं कि आप your candidature is better?
No, that we are not disputing.
Then
That we are not disputing. The only thing, my lord, is that when the selection process was going on, then after, my lord, a merit list was made, and in the merit list itself, my lord, the recommendations were made that who is going to be selected. Now after that, oppositions had to be made. Now the petitioner chose not to oppose anything. That we also is on record, my lord. And then after one and more than 1 year, my lord, she came in the writ application. Now the writ application, by way of the writ application, my lord, certain grounds were raised, and my lord, the matter was remanded back to the collector to pass the order necessary. Now, my lord, our contention is that the collector is not empowered to review his own orders, my lord, because by the order 5, my lord, he is the head of the selection committee.
क्या बोल रही है? Nonsense. कोर्ट करे या नहीं करे? He is the authority under the law. He is the authority under the law. ये बहस आपकी गलत है. It is devoid of any substance, Madam Mishra. Please don't make such arguments. It only lessens the. I'm surprised how this argument is coming from a seasoned counsel like you. The license has been granted by the licensing authority. That was straight away. In fact, the opposite party, whoever is she, क्या नाम है? आपने उनको पार्टी में प्लेट किया ना? Jitni Kumari came up before this court and said that why was she excluded? She did not have any idea. Was she came from civil caste? You are backward class.
That's right, my lord.
And the reservation of 3% would include women of all classes.
Yes, my lord.
Right.
Yes.
So therefore, the High Court directed the matter to be reviewed by the collector. Otherwise, also Jitni Kumari could have gone before the collector under section 32. This order is pursuant to the order passed by the collector, where it has been treated like an appeal. In appeal, it has been found that the claim of Jitni is better than yours. Your license has been cancelled. License has been given to her. इसमें collector का power को आप कहाँ challenge कर रही हैं?
My lord, our contention is, my lord, that the licensing authority SDO did not make any order, my lord.
चलिए लिखिए.
And then after it was
It's a.
my lord, but then how the collector
Anyway,
would be
if you
reviewing?
have any other ground, please.
No, my lord, our
This
ground
is
is-
beyond comprehension of the court. Sorry, please.
My
Think,
lord, won't it?
go back.
I am putting a question to myself. Won't it be deemed to a review, to be a review, my lord?
It's not that. I don't know how you're saying this. See, in the committee which recommends the names, collector is one of the members.
Yes, my lord.
Now, thereafter, the decision is taken by the SDO, who is the licensing authority. Any fault in picking up persons from that Medha list, that is subject to scrutiny in appeal by the collector, right? Against the order of the collector, you have a provision before the commissioner in revision. What you are suggesting is that because the panel has been prepared in consultation with the district magistrate, and therefore any decision which he has taken, did he decide that you should, Kalpana Kumari should, I can't even explain this basic. It is something so basic that it needs no explanation, and we are finding it rather difficult to explain this basic concept. You know, it often happens that even the most rudimentary and basic things are most difficult to be explained. Now, I don't know how this has sprang in your mind that this order would amount to review of the order of the authority. ये हम बहस पहली बार सुन रहे हैं, हमें समझ में नहीं आ रहा. आप ऐसा करिए, इसको फर्दर प्रोसीड मत करिए. This does not it gives a different kind of an impression. You are a counsel. Don't raise this plea. I cannot even make note of this plea, not even to reject this. This is High Court, no? Collector license दिया है.
Collector has deselected her, my lord.
Collector is selected.
No.
Deselected.
Collector is deselected. It has been first deselected, then the license has been cancelled, my lord.
अच्छा, तो ये पावर नहीं है उसको. और हाई कोर्ट का ऑर्डर को आपने चैलेंज किया कि साहब कैसे आपने भेज दिया कलेक्टर के पास.
That question has not been raised before the collector.
अच्छा, वो उनको आने की जरूरत. Anyway, चलिए, you don't have a case. We are not imposing any cost on you. No cost on the client also. Please, लिखिए. Question is that if you had nothing on merits, this was not the ground which you should have taken and held back the court for even 5 minutes. See, you hail from a category which is superior, which is higher in status to Jitni, right?
Yes,
So
sir.
Jitni should have been given preference. Otherwise also she is inter first class, you are inter second class. By what stretch of imagination, logic could you have stolen the march over her? When this was found, this court directed the collector to look into the matter, pass an order. Collector has discussed on this and has passed an order. अब ये ग्राउंड हम लिख भी नहीं सकते कि अपील डिस्ट्रिक्ट मजिस्ट्रेट का ऑर्डर को ये कह रही, वकील साहिबा कर रही है कि ये रिव्यू है. ये नहीं लिखा, ये मैं नहीं लिखता. आपकी ऐसे ही ग्राउंड रिजेक्ट कर देता. वो लिखने के बाद तो हमें कॉस्ट लगाना होगा. Heard M.S. Mishra, learned advocate for the petitioner, and
Respondent number 6.
आपको हम नोटिस भी नहीं किया.
नहीं,
Who are you?
अपियर कर गए माय लॉर्ड.
आपको नोटिस नहीं किया है, आप आ गए हैं तो आ गए हैं.
Respondent.
We don't acknowledge your presence. Heard M.S. Mishra, learned advocate for the, अब नाम अपना बता दीजिए, क्या नाम है? Heard M.S. Mishra, learned advocate for the petitioner, and Mr. Upendra Pratap Singh for the state. The petitioner is aggrieved by the order passed by the district magistrate in supply appeal number 46 of 2021, dated 27/1/2022, whereby the license granted to her has been cancelled and the private respondent number 6/Jitni Kumari has been granted the license to run the PDA shop. Stop. After the petitioner was given the license, private respondent number 6 had challenged the same before this court by CWJC number 1485 of 2019. Citing CITL, citing that the appointment of the petitioner, that the grant of license to the petitioner was not in consonance with the rules, as paragraph 5 of the advertisement clearly indicated that the reservation for backward class women would include women of all classes, namely backward, extremely backward, SC and ST. The private respondent number 6 was found to have superior merit as she had 60% in intermediate and hailed from the scheduled caste community. There was no reason why, this court found that there was no reason why the petitioner should have been granted license to the exclusion of private respondent number 6. The court thus, a bench of this court thus referred the matter to the collector Darbhanga to examine the entire issues relating to the claim of private respondent number 6 herein. Pursuant to the aforesaid direction passed by this court, in CWJC number aforesaid CWJC number 1485 of 2019 on 29/1/2019, the collector Darbhanga took up the matter as if in an appeal against the grant of license to private to the petitioner. After discussing the rules and the requirement for grant of license, it was found by the collector that private respondent number 6 had a better claim over such license. As such, the license of the petitioner has been cancelled and the private respondent number 6 has been given the license. The only ground which has been raised by MS Mishra is that the petitioner was selected as a licensee from amongst the merit list, in which preparation the district magistrate also was a part. Hence he could not have taken a decision. He could not have taken a decision to cancel the license of the petitioner. This argument, we are afraid this cannot be the argument, especially in view of the fact that the district magistrate is the appellate authority, where any issue with respect to grant of license could be put to challenge. There is no merit in this petition. The petition is dismissed.